What is this? Let's see. Okay, first of all, let me explain. Type 1 if you don't know why I was missing. So I needed some time by myself, bro, to, rekindle, get my thoughts together, get myself together. I could be laughing, but I got this feeling in my heart. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain. Everything's good now, bro, so bless up, yo.
At one point in time, Hamlinz was one of the most beloved streamers on all of Twitch. He was known for his overly positive, hilarious personality, his bizarre ability to convince random squad members that he was a child named Little Sus, and a skill level unmatched by many other players in the content creation sphere.
Oh, damn it, right when I tried to get into my...
Oh, fucking sensation!
However, in March of 2020, after a seemingly insignificant live stream on Twitch, Hamlinz would end the broadcast and has barely been heard from since that day. He hasn't uploaded to YouTube in over a year, he hasn't streamed in over a year, and only on Twitter has he posted the occasional tweet relating to his current whereabouts. However, these tweets contain hints relating to the eventual outcome of TSM Hamlinz, and when combined with a detailed analysis of his life leading up to the point of his disappearance, a pretty rock-solid theory can be constructed, attempting to answer the question of what happened to TSM Hamlinz.
Where is he? Today, we basically gonna do a goddamn YouTube video. I've never done a YouTube video before. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try.
In order to understand the full scope and possible motive for the disappearance of
God, dude, there was nothing like Fortnite when it came out, bro. I don't even know if RuneScape was that good for me when it first came out, man. Fortnite, bro. I remember I used to average like 300 viewers on RuneScape, bro, and I switched to Fortnite and I dropped down to 60 average viewers, and everyone was hating on Fortnite. Everyone was like, dude, Fortnite fucking PUBG. Looney Tune PUBG, cartoon PUBG, bullshit, bro. But I ain't give a fuck, dude. I love that game so much I streamed it. I didn't give a shit if my view count went down, bro. Because that's what a real man does.
TSM Hamlinz, we have to go back to a point in time when the name Hamlinz was representative of nothing.
Look, it's my dog Daisy. She's in Virginia right now, boys. That's Daisy right there.
Besides an unknown 18-year-old from the state of Virginia by the name of Daryl Hamlin. To set the scene, the year is 2013. And like many other young adults, this individual by the name of Daryl Hamlin seemed to be struggling with figuring out what he wanted to do with his life.
Growing up, I always struggled with what I wanted to do. It was kind of weird because I literally did not know what I wanted to do.
He'd grown up playing video games such as RuneScape from the age of 8, and this is what he loved to do, play games. But I mean, he couldn't do this for a career.
RuneScape, I played the fuck out of this game, man. I played RuneScape from age 8 to 25, bro. When I wasn't streaming, I got Inferno Cape off stream, dude. Like, I'm actually nice at RuneScape. This is my childhood game, bro. I used to take shits. When I had to take a shit, I used to bring my laptop to the toilet, bro. On God, no EXP waste.
Career, right? Well, thankfully, 2 years after wondering what Hamlinz was going to do with his future, he would come to discover the website Twitch, on which he was able to earn an income by streaming the games he enjoyed, such as RuneScape.
Man, watch this. I'm about to kill his ass real quick.
Damn, After streaming somewhat casually from 2015 to 2017.
Back in the day, I used to stream in a shed, dude. Like outside, no AC. It used to be freezing in there. I used to wear jackets every stream.
It was getting to the point where Hamlinz had to decide whether or not he wanted to pursue a standard career or the riskier option, full-time streaming. Well, Hamlinz decided to take the road less traveled, making a deal with his mum that if his streaming career hadn't taken off after a year, he would go out and get a quote-unquote real job.
He was like, give me 1 year, and the tears were in his eyes, and I just knew that I've never seen him that passionate about anything in his life.
But the 1 year...
That's true, bro. That's my mom talking, dude. Let me tell y'all a story, bro. I remember, chat. I remember when this was the conversation my mom was talking about. So I streamed for 23 days, bro. I streamed for 23 days in a row, and I was loud as fuck. And I remember my mom came in, and she came in the next day, and she's like, "Why you so damn loud every day? Blah, 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 do. And I never told my mom what I actually was doing. She thought I was just playing games and shit. So I told my mom, and I was dead ass crying, bro. Because I genuinely enjoyed what I did, and I felt like at that moment, she was the only person who was going to let me follow my dream. Because my whole life, bro, I sucked ass at choosing something that I liked until I found streaming. And it was like, streaming was never a grind for me because I loved it, right? So when you find something you love, it's not necessarily a grind, bro. You just having fun. And I remember I showed my mom. I'm on my laptop because I used to stream on my laptop. I'm showing my mom my stats, and I compared my stats to Ninja. And Ninja, this was like this was pre-Fortnite Ninja. Like Ninja had like 4 to 7K average viewers. And Ninja's chart is going like this, right? And then I show her mine's, and mine's is like that. And I'm like, Mom, look at this. And I'm like, this guy Ninja is making a fucking living off of this shit. Right?
1 year constraint wasn't actually such a bad thing.
And then she was like, you know what? I never seen you this passionate about something. I'll give you 6 months.
Because given the finite amount of time, Hamlinz would begin to absolutely work his ass off in order to make something of the opportunity.
I used to deliver food for 7 hours, come home at 1 a.m., stream from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m., go to sleep for 5 hours, wake up again to do the same thing every day.
However, there was an instant problem with this deal from the day it was launched. It began in March 2017, and at the time the only game Hamlinz was streaming was RuneScape, which didn't have a very big audience. By November 2017, 8 months deep into the one.
Okay, no, this right here, this stat right here, November 2017, 62. This is when I switched to Fortnite. Because if he goes back one tick, I was averaging like 150 to 300 viewers. If he goes back one tick. This is when I switched to Fortnite, November 2017.
Year deal. Hamlinz had only built his channel to around 100 viewers per stream, not nearly enough to continue as a full-time streamer, and with only 4 months left, the clock was certainly ticking. However, at around the same time, by pure chance, a new game would be introduced into the world that would be somewhat of a savior for Daryl Hamlin's 1 year streaming deal.
Motherfucker, this ain't even me! Trying to make me look like I got Papija aim. This ain't even my clip.
That would be somewhat of a savior for Daryl Hamlin's 1 year streaming deal.
Who the fuck is that?
In September 2017, and like many others looking for a new game to stream at the time, Hamlinz would go ahead and give it a shot.
Let's go, baby. Woo!
Safe to say, Hamlinz loved Fortnite and would begin to play the game 14 to 15 hours a day, resulting in 20 to 30 wins every single day. This would lead Hamlinz to achieve
20 to 35 wins. Actually, nerds.
rank 3 overall in the solos playlist, just 2 ranks below I Am the Myth, who was rank 1 at the time. Myth and Hamlinz.
And on God, chat, on God, I ran into Myth so much in solos, bro. So much in the solos. He doesn't know because he was so big at the time. He didn't care about a little guy named Hamlinz, right? But I'm like 7-2 on Myth and solos, bro. On God.
Hamlinz's similar ranking led both of them to become aware of each other's gaming ability, and while both still achieving only around 100 viewers per stream, they would begin to become friends via each other's Twitch chat. Myth would then explode in popularity for his insane building ability, and ultimately be invited as the first
Wait, what the fuck? It's Timmy, you're not slick, motherfucker. Huh? Hey, it's Timmy. You was getting clapped by Myth back in the day. Stupid ass motherfucker, huh? Think you slick, your name it's Mikey.
Ultimately be invited as the first pro Fortnite player to join TSM. However, the end goal for TSM was to create a Fortnite team. And Myth knew exactly who he wanted on that team.
Yo, do you have any interest in being an esports player? And you know, I'm like, yeah, that's been like my dream since I was a kid. Then he messaged me, he's like, yo, I really want you in TSM, and I'm like, okay.
In February 2018, only a month before his 1 year stream.
Why did I say that? He's like, hey, I really want your team. Okay. Oh, okay.
TSM, and I'm like, okay.
In February 2018, only a month before his 1 year streaming agreement was to expire, Hamlinz would be invited into TSM, and his newly found status began to do crazy things to his popularity. Hamlinz would go from 100 average viewers per stream to 200, then 1,500, then 2,500. That number getting larger and larger every single month.
So fucking crazy, man. Dude,
Popularity,
chat,
as mentioned in our
chat, I remember when I had 2K viewers, bro. I remember the first time I looked at my view count and I'm like, bro, I have fucking 2K viewers, dude. And like 2K viewers for me was just like fucking insane, bro. And I remember after seeing that, bro, I always told myself, it doesn't matter what my view count is from the future. As long as I got more than 2K, I'm happy, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's on Great Granddaddy. Because I always remember how 2K viewers felt so good, dude.
That number getting...
Not even 2K viewers, man. I remember fucking like having 200 viewers was crazy. Dude, I remember when I first started streaming, bro, when I had like 20 viewers, it was crazy. That's like I think as a streamer in general, it is important to remember shit like that. Cause that goes back to like the HD video earlier. It's easy to forget like how important 20 viewers are, or to forget like 20 people behind me right now is crazy, right? Just imagine 20 people behind you watching you game. So like that is fucking insane, chat.
Getting larger and larger every single month.
I think it's important for a
Following
streamer
these
to remember
rises in
that.
popularity, as mentioned in our previous video on Daquan, Hamlinz, Myth, and Day would move into a streamer house together, ultimately signifying the success of the creators as well as the bond between the three TSM members. It would also be around the same time that people would become aware of
Okay, fuck this guy for putting this picture in here, dude. Oh my god, man. Actually weird, champ. Just fucking type it, dude.
Hamlinz's short stature.
Okay, man. What am I in my fucking Reddit?
Which led to countless hilarious memes, ultimately resulting in a stronger bond between Hamlinz and his audience. The jokes relating to Hamlinz being short would also reveal that Hamlinz was able to do an incredibly convincing child's voice, which he would take into random duos and squads under the name Little Sus.
Little Sus
right here.
Dude, it's so unfortunate that I legit can't do Little Sus anymore, bro. Superman with the 25 gifted! Are you fucking kidding me? And Kokak with the 5 gifted. Thank you, boys.
In the attic.
Dude, it's so hard to do this now. Look at these fucking Fortnite players back then, dude. Look at these Fortnite players, bro. You fucking papiches in my chat were watching me in 2018 looking at this, and you were like...
In the attic.
You were like, oh my god. Oh my god, Pog you! Pog! Oh my god, he's insane! He's insane! Like, this was you motherfuckers in my chat 2018, bro. Oh my god.
I got him.
Ultimately trolling his audience and making
Trolling.
excellent content.
By the way, I'm a grown
Ass man. Let's go!
These elements would further the growth for Hamlinz until he would reach an average stream viewership of 13,000 viewers per Twitch broadcast in July 2018, also hitting a peak on
dude.
YouTube, gaining 11 million views for the month. As his Fortnite ability increased, his content creation skills were further refined, and his name became more and more well known amongst the Fortnite mainstream audience. His average viewership would hit 15,000, then 19,000, eventually spiking at a whopping 24,000 average viewers.
This was around when I was doing like the Bachelorette and shit, right, chat? This was when I was like producing content, like on some crazy shit, dude. On the god, this was Bachelorette days, boys, right?
Per stream in June 2019, an average that rivaled other top creators such as Tfue and Ninja.
About $1 with the 25 gifted subs too, right after Superman with the 25. About $1, I'm finna suck your goddamn little cock.
When looking solely at his average viewership per month, as well as his YouTube viewership, which was also hitting somewhat of a spike at the same time, you might say that he had achieved everything he ever wanted.
Yeah, my YouTube was actually crazy, because I'm not gonna lie, chat, all my fucking YouTube was this post a VOD. Like, just post a VOD, dude. Hey, fuck it, man. Man. This posted fucking VODs, buddy. Yo, oh my god! Sippy with the 5 gifted subs. The Birdman with the 10 gifted subs. 80KFT with the 5 gifted. Thank you, brother. Wire management. Okay, listen, dude. This is when I didn't care about wire management. This is back when I legit didn't really know anything about PCs, boys. I'm not even kidding you, man. Now I actually know shit about PCs. I know y'all gonna type hands fake, but yeah, my wire management was fucking dog shit.
All of the things that he had set out in the beginning were completed, and he was living the life which he once
Susie
envisioned
with the
to
5 gifted
perfection.
subs.
On the surface,
Elan
things
with the
could
5
not get
gifted subs.
any
Thank
better
you.
for Hamlinz. However, when looking at a different Twitch metric, this didn't really seem to be the case. Hours streamed per month. If anything, this metric is almost the perfect judge of a streamer's desire to continue their content creation journey, because it simply represents how much effort they're putting into their stream. In the 10 months following the release of Fortnite Battle Royale, when everyone stated that the game was in its most enjoyable phase, we can see that the average hours streamed per month for Hamlinz was on a very steady increase. This was also likely underpinned by the insane viewership growth that Hamlinz was receiving, providing him with an extra element of motivation. However, after streaming for a mass—
It was a mixture of both. It was a mixture of the growth, but mainly it was because I actually liked the fucking game. That was what it mainly was.
220 hours in early 2018, it seemed like the motivation dried up and Hamlinz would begin streaming less and less every single month. Hamlinz had various peaks here and there, but overall in the 9 months between June 2018 and March 2019, Hamlinz went from streaming approximately 170 hours per month to only 40 hours per month, a drop of approximately 50 to 75%. The reasoning for this initial decline in motivation is hard to pinpoint without a first-hand statement from Hamlinz himself, but we can certainly make some assumptions. The first signs of Hamlinz losing the motivation to stream began in July 2018, which, if we can recall, was the first month in which Season 4 ended and Season—
Love you, Hams.
What did your mom say about all your success, and what does she think now? I think my mom's still shocked, bro. For me in general, it still doesn't kick in, bro. Like, it's kind of weird when someone like meets me in person and they're like, "Oh my God, Hamlinz, oh my God," because I still feel like the same guy from Virginia, you know. So for me, I don't think I'll ever. I don't think that will ever be something that I get used to, and I think it's something that my family don't get used to either.
Now, this is somewhat of an arbitrary statement, but in retrospect, many people remember the end of Season 4 and the start of Season 5 to be the point during which Fortnite would implement game-ruining updates such as the SMG meta.
What? This thing's insane.
The game would begin to lose its novelty and ultimately see a decline in overall popularity.
Okay, no, it wasn't the P90. The P90 isn't what it was. I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. I'm gonna tell y'all what was the downfall to fucking Fortnite. Turbo building. Turbo fucking building is the downfall to Fortnite, bro. On the great granddaddy. As soon as turbo building came out, that's when I stopped liking the game. I will say that from first-hand experience. Me personally, I stopped liking Fortnite when turbo building came out, dude.
This was covered in our Downfall of Fortnite documentary, where we explain that by the—
When did turbo building come out? Wait, let me see. Fortnite turbo building release date. Okay, so the change to turbo building came via Fortnite V10 Tuesday, August 27th. What year? 2019. August 27th, 2019 was when this game became dog shit in my eyes, bro. On God, dude.
The end of Season—
And look, that's when my hours started going down, bro. On God.
5.
My hours 2019, I was hanging on for dear life, bro. Like, I was already getting burnt out. And then 2019, I was just like, dude, fuck this, bro.
The search volume for Fortnite on Google dropped to its lowest point since it first blew up in Season 2. So the first domino for Hamlinz eventually disappearing—
Wait, it was 2018?
Season 5, his—
Wait, it was 2018. Okay, then that explains it even better. Look, I was playing. 2018 comes, boom. I'm at the peak right here, 2018. Turbo fucking building comes out. Instantly, you see a dramatic increase straight from turbo building.
Dropped to its lowest point since it first blew up in Season 2. So the first domino for Hamlinz eventually disappearing is likely that around Season 5 his motivation to play Fortnite itself had somewhat declined, which in turn would lead to a lower motivation for making videos as well as streaming. This lower motivation for Fortnite would lead to, as mentioned, a subsequent drop in hours streamed, and in December 20—
Wait, that's a Fortnite chart?
For soccer before that.
I mean, listen, okay, you Papicha Papega motherfuckers, all right? Listen, I know I'm Papicha and Papecha, but either way, it doesn't matter if it's not mine or not. It doesn't matter if it's Fortnite or not.
Bro,
everyone felt that way, bro.
Made me remember
2018, after 6 months of declining hours, Hamlinz would take his first extended break from streaming and content creation, owing to what—
Bro, you want to know what's crazy? Wait, he said, bro, after watching all these OG videos, it made me remember when I first tuned into your stream in 2018. I joined the stream and you were sounding kind of sus, so I asked if you were gay, and everyone in the chat laughed at me. That's funny, man. Hey, bro, you want to know something crazy, chat? You want to know something crazy? Turbo Building was my favorite. Okay, this guy in the chat said Turbo Building was my favorite edition. I understand that. I definitely understand, like, some people definitely like Turbo Building, but...
I'm going to scrape your cheeks and lick your rim body.
But, Endless, what I can say is, you probably like Turbo Building because you were ass before Turbo Building, bro. You know? And that's not... I'm not trying to roast you, bro. I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be toxic, bro. But that's because you were ass before Turbo Building, man. You know what I'm saying? And it goes both ways, bro. Because I was ass after Turbo Building, motherfucker. So I'm roasting you and I'm roasting me, brother. Okay? I don't want to roast you because you was sub, my brother.
Old school
it goes both ways.
Night? Love you,
but like, bro, it's true. And a lot of people can agree that Turbo Building was a downfall, dude. And on top of that, y'all want to know something crazy?
I'm looking a bit too thick today.
I remember I tweeted this shit, chat. I tweeted in like 2019, I think, like early 2019. So it was like 3 or 4 months after Turbo Building. I tweeted and I was like, dude, Turbo Building is the worst thing Fortnite ever done.
Hams is Bogo.
And that was the only tweet I ever deleted. I got so much hate for that tweet. Nick Merckx even responded to it and it was like, fuck are you talking about, buddy? You know what I'm saying? Like, big streamers were responding to it and calling me dumb, basically. So I deleted the shit. And now it's very ironic because now we fast forward, everyone can agree Turbo Building is fucking dumb. On God, dude.
What would also be the beginning of a range of documented problems for TSM Hamlinz. On the 16th of December 2018, Hamlinz would tweet out, I got the weirdest streaming injury. I got a bump or something in my butt crack. It actually hurts to sit down. Following some replies, Hamlinz would then tweet, y'all are scaring me, saying it's a pylonidal cyst. Dang, I should probably go get it checked out. The bump's in the same spot. Which would then be confirmed with, it's definitely a cyst. I'm getting it removed tomorrow. In a lot of pain right now, feels bad man. Following the removal, Hamlinz would then take around 3 weeks off streaming, which seemed to be reasonable judging from a comment on a Reddit post saying, when you get a cyst like this removed, doctors recommend you don't sit down for long periods of time. However, while the
then some dude tried to make you do a giveaway, and then you talked about how you hate.
I remember the day you got a sub button. Your first sub was a guy named Monkey Balls. Yep, that is true. I was a 5th sub. Name used to be Epic Ram. Yes, I remember you, bro. Dude, if you were my first 100 subs, I remember you. Epic Ram, I remember your name. Then some dude tried to make you do a giveaway. Then you talked about how you hate giveaways. Oh my God, I kind of do still, bro. But well, oh yeah, I remember. I was at Grand Exchange when I said that. I said I hate giveaways because something about people only come to your stream if you do giveaways, motherfucker. And I wanted people in my stream who like me for me and not because I was doing giveaways. I remember that.
The break seemed to be somewhat justified. His fans.
Oh, dude. W mom in the chat. My mom actually saved me. So Polonidal cysts, they actually come back. Like once you get one, if you Google it, if you get one Polonidal cyst, they always come back.
Buddy.
You get them often. But my mom, she took the time out her day to hand make these wipes that had silver in it. And silver is like, it was like silver water, which is antibacterial. So like after they open up the cyst on my ass, they let the wound open so all the pus get drained out over time. And I would put the silver wipes inside of the fucking inside of that big wound where they cut it open. And that helped actually prevent me from getting one again.
Love a dad.
Actually, W mom, dude.
Began to ask questions. Anyone know what's going on with Hamlinz? He came back and did a few streams before ending his stream almost immediately because of stream snipers.
Oh, who remembers that stream, dude? Does anyone remember that stream? Because I don't think he shows actually what stream it was. But I remember I did a stream and it was like the only stream where I actually got triggered at stream snipers. And I ended my stream. I think I was live for like 30 minutes, dude. And I ended my stream because there was so many stream snipers, dude. Which is weird, because normally I don't mind stream snipers. But this was like during a time where I was starting to get depressed and shit. So like shit that usually don't affect me when I'm in my peak state was starting to affect me.
That was almost a week ago and hasn't been live or tweeted since. After this short cyst-induced break was over, Hamlinz would begin streaming regularly once again, however at reduced hours compared to the months prior. In May of 2019, he would stream for 100 hours, however only 2 months later in July 2019, he would stream for only 30 hours. And in August, he would stream for only 3 hours on the first day of the month, then completely disappear. Hamlinz would stay completely silent on social media during his hiatus, but after 3 weeks of silence would make a tweet announcing his hatred for cancer. At first, many—
If you guys don't know what this is, a lot of people get this tweet confused when I tweeted "fuck cancer," and they think that my grandpa actually passed away from cancer, which isn't true. So it was a domino effect. It was like when it rains it pours situation. So my grandpa passed away. And my grandma was like going through the stress of him passing away. And then on top of that, my grandma gets cancer. She had breast cancer. And she had to actually like get surgery for it and shit. So this was like what that was from.
Many fans thought that perhaps Hamlinz himself had contracted cancer, and that was the reasoning for his break from streaming. However, it will be revealed in a private Discord that his grandmother has breast cancer, so he's going through a lot right now. He also said he's going back to VA to visit her, and once that's done, he should be back to streaming. TSM would even release a video titled "Where is Hamlinz?" in mid-October, more than 2.5 months after he would stop streaming, attempting to comedically rediscover where Hamlinz had gone.
Dude, this video was so good.
These posters around the neighborhood.
This video was so good, man.
However, this video turned out to be a promotion for the return of Hamlinz, as found out at the end of the video, and Hamlinz would return to Twitch only a day later. This would be accompanied by a video on his YouTube channel titled "The Return of Hamlinz," in which he would confirm that it was because of his grandma that he had stopped streaming for almost 80 days.
And my grandma recently had breast cancer. That being said, my grandma's good, bro. She had surgery. Everything's good now, bro. So bless up, yo. We back.
However, despite saying "we back," Hamlinz certainly wasn't back to his former position of motivated glory, as he was still only streaming between 35 and 70 hours per month following his return, less than a third of how much he was streaming at his peak. This was an indication that despite returning from a break, he still wasn't all that interested in playing the game, and if that was the case, then perhaps it wouldn't be long before he quit streaming once again, which is exactly what happened. In December 2019, Hamlinz would make various tweets such as, "Honestly, I'm having a pretty bad Christmas Eve. Dealing with some stuff and I'm really sad right now. If I stream tonight, it will be later if I feel better. I hope you guys understand. Send some love, please." Y'all ever just start crying but don't know why? Current mood, love you.
Bro, dude, this is the worst. Like, when you're going through a sad streak, I don't like to call it depression, but I'm going to say it depression so you guys understand. But anyone ever been depressed and you legit just start crying, you don't know why? That is when you're at the lowest point of your fucking depression. That's like rock bottom. Rock bottom. And like the key to getting out of that shit is figuring out why you are crying or figuring out why you are sad. That is the first step, bro. Pinpointing what is causing this. And then from there you do something to fix it, right?
You guys, and good night / good morning. At around the same time, Hamlinz's grandfather would pass away, which resulted in a further emotional decline for TSM Hamlinz.
No, bro, this cry, dude. When I was crying at this time, bro, this is the first time in my life. I think it was this day. This is the first time in my life that I had an actual panic attack, dude. I never told that on stream, but I had an actual panic attack.
When you were gone for all the time, did you ever have anyone come up to you in public and recognize you?
All the time, bro.
I know you were going through a rough time, but did you ever think about giving updates on Twitter to let people know you were okay?
I know you're going through a lot, but did you ever think about giving updates on Twitter to let people know you're okay? In my head, like I wanted to update people, but at the same time, bro, I didn't want to go on the internet. Does that make sense? Like, I felt like the internet was the cause to why I felt that way. So I just wanted to stay away from it to try to heal faster, if that makes sense. So that was like my mindset on it. But have you ever had someone come up to you and recognize you when you weren't streaming? Yeah, bro, all the time, bro. Cause LA, you have to think about it. Like during this, bro, I live in LA, and LA is known for gaming. Like when you think about, like if you're gonna run into an influencer, we're most likely where you run into them, chat. LA. So people are always looking around, bro. They're looking around looking for fucking somebody. So bro, I shit you not, chat. There was not one day I went outside in LA and I didn't fucking get recognized.
Love you, brother.
Not even shitting you, dude.
Don't know
It's a lot better in Vegas, though. In Vegas, it's a lot better.
why.
But you gotta think this is like peak Fortnite time. Little kids be recognizing me, man. Grown man be like on top of the grown man. It's like fucking thousands of little kids.
Current mood, love you guys, and good night.
But yeah, dude, this was like a panic attack, bro. The first time in my life I ever had a panic attack. That shit was crazy. That was the first and the last time I actually had a panic attack. Cause
Did you wash your booty today?
when I had this, bro, that shit was crazy, chat. When I had this, dead ass boys.
Send a clip from season 10, but it says I can't send it because the like-dislike ratio is 28/7 rip.
When I had this chat, I was like, bro, I am down bad, dude. Like, down bad. I never had that happen before. Like, I would cry and be good, but it was like the crying where you're just
Hams,
like,
I know what you are talking about for depression. You might not
you're just
remember
like
me, but like
crying
1 or 2 weeks
and
ago,
you can't
actually
stop.
talked about
You
helping me
can't
with
stop,
depression,
bro.
and I felt like offing
and then you
myself,
start
bro,
having
and
these
you really
crazy ass
helped me,
thoughts,
and I thank you so
and
much
it was
for
just
the
crazy,
less
man.
than
Fucking
3.
crazy, dude.
/ good morning.
It's a
At
scary
around the
thing,
same
bro.
time, Hamlin's grandfather would pass away, which resulted in a further emotional decline for TSM Hamlinz.
I made myself happy, and I continue to be happy for a very long time. And then, soon as my grandpa passed, that went all downhill.
After yet another decline in hours streamed by early 2020, Hamlinz would go ahead and make a tweet stating, "I'ma take today off to let my throat heal, G. Been a pain in the ass for a week and it will never..."
The fact this motherfucker said G.
Stating, "I'ma take today off to let my throat heal, G. Been a pain in the ass for a week and it will never heal if I keep screaming. I'll make it up with some double-length streams." However, unfortunately, Hamlinz never came through with the double-length streams, as he hasn't streamed at all since this tweet was made over 13 months ago. On top of this, Hamlinz hasn't even uploaded to his YouTube channel for 14 months. Hamlinz has
stuff. Much love, brother. Glad to see you back.
Hey, of course, bro. Of course, man. You know, now after I went through all this shit, I realized that when I used to stream back in the day, I legit didn't tell my stream anything. I guess because I've always been the type of person. So I was raised by a single mom, if you guys don't know. My mom gave birth to me when she was 16. So me growing up, I always seen how my mom can handle everything by herself, bro. Working 2-3 jobs. And her being like that is a good thing because it made me extremely independent. But it's also a flaw because I felt like I could always fix everything by myself, right? So if something happened, I'm like, dude, my mom did it. I could do it. You know, I'll be all right. So one thing about me is I never ask for help, bro. And I learned over time during that break that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to talk to people. You shouldn't be embarrassed by it. That's how you get through shit.
has only remained somewhat active on Twitter, posting 6 tweets in the last year.
And Ellie was the best thing that I ever did for myself. Get in my doggo, Ellie. Getting this dog was like the best thing I ever did too. For sure. She helped me out a lot.
In October 2020, 7 months after quitting streaming, Hamlinz would post a tweet stating that he was feeling like himself again. However, this has led to no further streams or videos, which leads us to the ultimate question of the video. What happened to TSM Hamlinz? Well, the main reason seems to be somewhat obvious. Certainly a decline in Hamlinz' both mental and physical health. Almost all of the previous breaks that Hamlinz would take were justified by some kind of mental anguish, such as the death of family members or physical problems such as his cyst and sore throat. On top of this, as mentioned, leading up to his disappearance, Hamlinz...
You got Dono Wall? Hey, Hams, I know what you were talking about for depression. You might not remember, but like 1 or 2 weeks ago, you actually talked about helping me with depression, and I felt like offering myself, bro. And you really helped me, and I thank you so much for that. Hey, man, keep your head up, bro. Keep your head up, man. It don't matter what you're going through, you can get through it, and that's facts.
Would post numerous tweets relating to how terrible he was feeling, giving us a pretty reasonable insight into where his head was at before he would ghost out. On top of Hamlin's mental health problems, it's also likely that his desire to play Fortnite had simply declined.
Bro, who the fuck told me this was a good idea? Chat, if I ever say I'm thinking about cutting my head again, say no. Just say no, Omega Law, buddy. I'm looking like a fucking ball sack, dude.
From where it had been during his peak. While on his initial 80-day hiatus more than 6 months beforehand, Hamlinz stated that,
I haven't played Fortnite in 2-3 months.
showing that Hamlinz wasn't exactly addicted to the game like many of us were when it was first released.
Hell no, I didn't, motherfucker. I used to go live and be like, fucking Fortnite again. Fuck me, man. Oh my God, dude. But I felt trapped in Fortnite. I felt trapped in that shit.
And as mentioned in the previous Daquan video, if he doesn't enjoy playing the game, he's not going to make an effort to return to streaming it. However, similarities between Hamlinz and Daquan's disappearance actually make sense when referring to a comment on the previous Daquan video. Hams and Daquan live together apparently. One of his friends, Yanni, has a
This motherfucker spelled Yanni's name Yanni. What the fuck is that?
thing in Discord
I'm a variety streamer now, boys. Yes, sir.
dedicated to updates about Daquan, and it said that they were both living together. After joining the Discord, this could be confirmed and has apparently been the case since August 2020, just 2 months.
Look at the highest emote is. Hamsby. This isn't even my Discord. This isn't even my Discord, bro. Motherfuckers is typing a Hamsby.
Before Hamlinz was last heard from. Now, while this sounds like somewhat of a positive thing, the fact that both Hamlinz and Daquan are both living together and likely feeding off each other's depressive energy probably isn't the best formula for getting back into full-time content creation, because they likely just
Facts, bro.
validate each other's long-term break from stream.
Facts. That is true. I remember what he just said is so fucking real and it's so fucking true. Like, me and Daquan were very similar, and we were definitely feeding off of each other's like depressed ass energy. For sure. That is definitely true, dude. But at the same time, yeah, we did feed off each other's depressive energy. It did come to a point where we were like, where we both realized, like, bro, we gotta fix this shit, dog. And that's why we came back and started the Thum House together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were feeding off each other for a little bit, but now we feeding off each other real good, if you know what I'm saying.
Streaming. Overall, from what has been put forward on social media, it seems as though Hamlinz is certainly going through a rough patch at the moment. However, at the same time, there have been conflicting messages stating that he's also feeling a lot better. Which one is the truth? The question of whether or not Hamlinz will return to content creation or streaming any
choke up, man. Around this time I was going through the worst point of my life, contemplating suicide, and your content was such a bright spot in my life. So happy to see you back, and happily am happy again to BTW.
Hey, brother, I'm happy to have you here, bro. And I'm happy you good, my brother. But yeah, like I said, I gotta say the word depression because it's like what everyone knows. But chat, if you are depressed, stop saying you're depressed. Trust me. Stop saying you're depressed because words are powerful. Words are super powerful, bro, and a lot of our brain is like subconscious. So if you say I'm shit, if you say I will never get better, if you say blah, 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 it may seem like it's not affecting you, but I promise you it is. So hype yourself up, bro. Even if you got to fake it till you make it, my G. Stop saying I'm depressed, saying I'm going through a mental bump right now, but I'm working towards bettering myself, right? Because depression is, when you say I'm depressed, you're trapped at that. That's my personality trait. Hey, I'm Hamlinz, I'm depressed. That's just who I am. I can't really fix that. But if you say I'm working towards bettering my mental health, boom. Now you're already working towards bettering yourself.
Which one is the truth? The question of whether or not Hamlinz will return to
I was going to talk about this tweet. Where was it at? Where's it at? Feeling like myself again. So this is actually true. I was feeling like myself again. So around this time, I actually was like mentally good. And I wanted to come back, but business shit was stopping me from coming back. Because a lot of the orgs and shit, they wanted us to end our hiatus with like, hey, we're back and we're in a different org. You guys understand what I'm saying? So we were like, around this time, dude, I was in fucking business meetings like every day with different orgs, talking to a bunch of orgs, talking to a bunch of people, trying to make the Thum Out shit happen.
The truth. The question of whether or not Hamlinz will return to content creation or streaming anytime soon is one only answerable by the man himself, TSM Hamlinz.
So dumb, man.
I'm not balding.
Okay, first of all, it was a good video, bro. It was a great video, man. Of 10 out of 10 video, bro. Can we get an amen, my brothers? Holy shit, was that good, man. That was some content. We definitely got to react to more of these. I know there's a lot more videos of these made that I could talk about later on.
Oh yeah.
Like I think Myth
I'm
talked
happy
about
you're
us
back,
on this.
brother, and love the content you're putting out. I've missed you, brother, and I
Hey,
know
miss
you
you
have
too,
a love for
baby.
soccer. If you could play on a soccer team in the world, which team would it be?
If I could play on any soccer team in the world, Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG all
You
day,
have
baby.
done a lot for all of us.
Oh my
Now we all
goodness
are
gracious.
fuming.
My
I want to
baby
get a tattoo
doggy.
representing what you have done.
Oh my
Thoughts on a
God.
hamst stick, man? This is no joke, but need someone to make it. Keck won't do now. All me again. Beat.
A ham stick, man? Is that like a bobblehead? Y'all want me to make a hammer's bobblehead? Is that what that means?
TBH, you've helped me out a lot. I once went through a while of depression, with my family lost both my grandma and granddad, and it was weird. So I took a month to myself, no social media or etc. Now I'm happy and health. My family is strong, love.
Hey, bro, that's good, man. That's good to fucking hear, my brother. I'm glad you're doing good, and I'm glad you're doing strong, bro.